Hi everyone, thanks for watching this video today on Driving Lessons Cork.ie. Now, as you can see here now, we're just going to go through a little booklet here that's produced by the Road Safety Authority of Ireland on motorway driving. Now, as everyone knows, any learner drivers in Ireland are not allowed to drive on a motorway. So when they pass their driving test, they should pick up one of these booklets, which are available in most, if not all, driving test centres on their way out from the driving test centre after passing their driving test. Because when they come into possession of their full driving licence from the National Driving Licence Service, they will then be allowed to drive on a motorway on their own. Now, that is frightening to some people, so there's no harm to have a little bit of guidance, and who better to have the guidance from than the Road Safety Authority with their booklet here on motorway driving. Now, just to go through the little booklet, obviously there now it just shows a little map of Ireland there, and the thicker blue lines are where the motorways are at present at the moment in the Republic of Ireland. Then what we have here is just a little foreword as to what's in the book, and it goes through a couple of motorway information signs specific to motorways and explains what the signs mean. And then emergency closure of sections on motorways and a couple more signs. Talks about motorway speed limits, towing a trailer on a motorway, with general advice for drivers about joining a motorway and so on, about driving on a motorway, using lanes properly, what the auxiliary lane is for. And it goes on then, when you're leaving a motorway, what signs again to see, and how to know that you're coming up to the end of your motorway. Goes through with signalling, keeping your distance on the road and the motorway, driving in fog. Driving in fog on a motorway can be very dangerous. And at least one of the last big events that happened on a motorway in Ireland here was a couple of years ago up near Dublin. It was a very foggy morning, and there was a multiple vehicle crash because it was too foggy and people were driving too fast. So that's an important section to read on there, with driving in fog on a motorway. And then it goes through here what to do if your vehicle breaks down. Now that's very important as well. That's very important indeed. One of the most important things about that is to get out of the car while you're waiting for help to come. Let's say you've called for help one way or the other, either using the SOS phones in the motorway or you've used your own private mobile phone to call for help. You're not supposed to sit in the car, folks. Get out of the car, stand inside the crash barrier on the motorway, and be safe. Okay, leave the car in the hard shoulder if you have to, or if you happen to get into lay-by, that's fine too. But I suppose if you're in the lay-by, you might better sit in the car. But if you're stopped on the side of the motorway and you're waiting for help to come while your car is broken down, get out of the car. Stand inside the crash barrier. Be safe. Be seen and be safe. Then it goes on to talk about toll plazas in this booklet, and what you should and shouldn't do coming up to toll plaza, different signs you might meet at a toll plaza. Talks about motorway tunnels. And we have one or two, maybe three motorway tunnels in Ireland. They're not maybe as big as what you might meet on the continent of Europe, but it's still good to know what to do anyway if your car did break down in a motorway tunnel. And there's a lot of information here on that as well. And again, signs there that you meet in the tunnel as well. you know, regarding driving in tunnels, obviously. Goes on to talk about rest areas and laybys. Now, there mightn't be too many of them on the motorways. Unfortunately, in Ireland, they made a mistake of building the motorways first, and then they thought about rest areas and laybys. But there are a few, all right. And if you need some place to have a cup of coffee or something like that, there are signs where you can exit the motorway to go to restaurant, garage, whatever, to get a cup of coffee and a little rest. They're not too far off the motorway, so it is okay. Then, obviously, it goes through penalty points, what's involved if you're unlucky enough to get caught. So that's a good amount of information, folks, on driving on a motorway in Ireland. So it's good information, should be heeded, and it's very important. As I said, if you're driving the motorway for the first time ever, it's good to know this information. And it'd be no harm either, if you're going to drive on the motorway for the first time, to maybe have somebody with you first time or a couple of times that you might do it, because the traffic does go a bit faster. So have an experienced driver with you, and certainly I know they're going to be too glad to help you with ADIs. So if you can get no one to go with you on your first trip on a motorway from your family or friends, then maybe contact an ADI to help you along. It would be no harm at all, folks, just to be sure about things, because it is daunting, I would say, driving a motorway for your first time. Really fast moving traffic if you haven't done it before. So, folks, that's it now on the video for this evening. If you like the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We like to make videos like these to help people along with their driving. We normally do 1 or 2 a week. So if you have any questions or comments, please do put them into the comment section below this video, and we'll try and answer your comments or queries as soon as we can. Thanks, folks. That's all for now. Until next time. And thanks for watching the video. Much appreciated.